you guys, it's Eric Silvermoon, and today is day 6 of my 30 days with the goddess Morrigan. Today's going to be a very short video. I kind of just wanted to connect with the energies that I've been feeling lately since I started. And I know it's only day 6, but it feels like I've been doing this for weeks, and it's just the energetic wise. It's like it's been affecting my confidence. I feel more focused. I feel more in my element. I feel way more authentic. I feel real, and I feel more raw in an everyday aspect since I started. And it's been really cool and really eye-opening to be able to kind of sit with that energy and to be present and to allow for things to happen and to be inspired to create on a daily basis since I started, and it's been a really cool energy. One of the things that I've experienced with the goddess Morrigan is that, and for those of you who have worked with her, please let me know if this is how you feel as well. But I feel very proactive. I feel very driven, like I said, very focused, very goal-oriented, very action-oriented, very proactive. And it's been really interesting. I created my entire list of the things that I wanted to talk about, but I'm gonna have a couple of days here that I'm not really sure. It's towards the end of the day, so I apologize for the lighting. It's getting pretty dark. And then I'm having a little cocktail. Eric made me a little margarita and my drink up, so I had a couple sips. But yeah, so the energy has been really intense, and I feel awake. I feel really awake, like really awake. Like last night, I couldn't sleep. I was just awake. I was awake, and I didn't know what to do with myself. I didn't know what to do with the energy. I felt like creating. I feel like writing and reading and being a sponge, and it's been crazy. And so and it's only day 6. So one of the things that was really cool was that this morning when I was having my tea, I always tend to have tea in the morning when I get to work, to kind of, after I write my goals and what I have to do, I kind of have myself a nice cup of tea to kind of refocus and ground my energy. I usually light a candle, kind of relax for like 5 minutes, enjoy my tea, and sometimes I feel guided to scry. And so today I feel guided to scry on my tea. And so what I do is that I just kind of move I do this. So I move the glass, and then I just kind of look under with the lights hitting it, and I put my intentions of what kind of the message is. And so I ask the goddess Morrigan to give me any signs, any guidance, any direction on where she would like for me to finish off this week. And I took a few pictures. I think I took like 10 pictures, but 2 of them stood out to me the most. And so one was of a cemetery, and one was of actually the goddess Morrigan, with a full moon behind her, and a crow kind of its silhouette kind of shining on the moon. And so I'll share those pictures with you now. So those were the 2 pictures that I took today on Facebook, on my scrying little mini session. And here's a really cool part. So I took those pictures in the morning, but I didn't post them till later in the afternoon. And the reason why I say that it's really cool is because for those that follow Once Upon a Witch, which I highly recommend following Casey. He's freaking brilliant. I love him. He mentioned that he went to a cemetery. He does all this grave magic, and he actually talked about his personal. Sorry, Zatanna moved the camera. I saw one of his personal experiences on the meditation that I did, which thank you so much for that, for sharing that. And he mentioned about the grave, and I just thought it was a really cool synchronicity. And I apologize because Stella and her are like wrestling on the floor. But yeah, I thought that was really, really cool, and I felt really strongly guided to push up early the graveyard magic aspect of the journey. And so my intentions for that was that I wanted to visit one of the cemeteries and talk about death and talk about transitions and talk about change and talk about the newness of like the death card. The death card in tarot is one of my favorite cards because it symbolizes a necessary change. It symbolizes something has to end for something brilliant and amazing to begin. And it forces you to release, and it urges you, and it highly recommends you to release something and make room to declutter so that you can move and change and evolve and shed another skin. That's why I love the tarot so much, and I love that death card. And when I felt that energy, I just knew that it was the perfect time to end this week. And so the lineup for this week, as today's Tuesday, so tomorrow, Wednesday, I have a really cool book. Yay! I finally ordered one of my, I can't think of the book, but it's about the goddess Morrigan with a horse, since this is like October. And I want to kind of we're kind of go through it together, and then I'm going to pick a story, and I'm going to read the story and kind of have a little story time with Silver Moon. Maybe there'll be a cocktail, maybe get a little crazy, something really fun. And on Thursday, I kind of wanted to talk. I probably wanted to do one of the spell work that I have for that, and possibly either Friday or Saturday go to the local cemetery that's actually not that far away and talk about that stuff and just transitions, because I feel like a lot of us are in transitions, and most of us are around this year. All of us, I think, we're open and willing and needing to release something so that we can allow for something new to come forth. And that's the energy. So that's why I want to talk to you guys. I just want to have a little quick chat about how I'm feeling, where I'm at, where I think I'm going, which is really cool, and I'm excited. And again, like I said, I feel really in my element. I feel really connected and really tapped in, really grounded, and it's freaking cool. And so I feel totally zen. I feel in my coyote element. I feel my coyote, and I love it. And again, I apologize because the cat just moved the camera. So thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I know that it's only day 6, but man, we got so much to do, and I have so much to talk about and to experience, and I have spell work, meditations planned, all this other good stuff, and I'm really excited to take you guys along the journey. And I thank you so much for participating and taking time of your day to watch me ramble and be goofy and weird. I appreciate that, and I love that. Thank you so much. So to leave you on this amazing note that Miss Molly, with her speak, which I'm going to link her to this video, and also Once Upon a Witch, because I find them to be so incredibly amazing. But Miss Molly, I love you and I adore you, and I can't wait to see you on concert and perform. She's an amazing musician. Her voice is amazing. I've been listening to her new album with Tiger Night on my Rhapsody, kind of in a repeat because I love it. But she mentioned something on her recent video that Lori Gabbett said about wearing a crown, and I thought that was absolutely epic. And it was such a powerful message to talk about. And so the message behind that, which the reason I'm bringing it up because it taps into the energy that I'm feeling. The whole thing is about putting on a crown and realizing that you are the best. You have to be the best representation of yourself every single day. You have a responsibility to honor yourself and to see yourself regal and really tap into that energy. And with the goddess Morrigan, that's the energy she's giving me. She's giving me regal realness. She's making me feel deserving and worthy to experience these amazing aha moments, and to share that with you guys is freaking phenomenal. So what I wanted to say with that crown is that if we see ourselves as our own, I'm taking a sip. Oh, that's so good. Cheers. What I wanted to say is that if we see each other as gods and goddesses, or kings and queens, we have a responsibility, a really rare opportunity to be the best versions of ourselves. And there was something that when she was talking, I kept thinking of myself that looking down at somebody. And there's only one good way of doing this that is positive and loving is when you look down at someone to make eye contact, and that's because there's a height difference. Um, but you look down at someone to meet them eye to eye in contact and realize and acknowledge them and be aware of them and to ask them, how can I be of service to you? How can I be deserving to be in your presence, kind of thing, rather than coming from a negative aspect, a negative place like judging. So I've been really tapping into every morning, putting on my crown and being that God worthy person to tap into that Goddess Morrigan, because I feel like the Goddess Morrigan's presence is so regal, you guys. It is like the high grand witch herself. Like I bow to her energy. That's how she's making me feel. Her presence is so magnanimous, if that's a word. I think it is a word. That it's a mutual respect kind of thing, because I feel the moment I bow to myself, she bows down to me in a common mutual respect, because I feel like her presence as a goddess has been mutual and has been powerful and has been made me feel really, really amazing, you guys. And that could be with any goddess that you might work with. And so I'm really connecting with her. And so, like I said, every morning I put on my crown and I march out there and I be of service and in the best ways that I can. And I strive to be the best human being that I can, that I'm always compassionate and loving. And I'm a representation of the Goddess Morrigan in every aspect, in compassion and motherly energy and fatherly energy, as a friend, as a companion, as a warrior, any aspect that she is, as a fairy queen, phantom, everything. I am a representation and I have a responsibility to tap into that and to acknowledge that. So that's the message that I want to leave you guys with. So thank you guys again. And I hope you enjoyed this very quick little ramble. Yeah, that's it. I just felt guided to talk to you guys from the heart, have a little chit chat, have a little drink, and just kind of tap into that. So thank you guys so much. Blessed be.